Namaste, yogis. Welcome back to my yoga space. This is Matt. He loves yin yoga, and that's what we're doing today, so he wanted to join in. This is a morning yin practice to hopefully help you get up on the best side of the bed by practicing this in the morning. So find some props, maybe 2 or 3 blankets or a bolster if you have it, maybe a block if you have that as well. And we'll go ahead and start on our back. And it's quiet here. I don't have any music on, but feel free to put on some music of your own if you'd like, or keep it quiet so it's a little more meditative. So you're going to come lying down and stretch your legs out to the width of your mat, and then your arms up and over your head out a little bit wide, so you're in like a star shape. Okay, so it's morning yin, so just imagine you're just waking up from sleep. You're still in bed, waking up from sleep, eyes softly closed. Take a moment to stretch out through your fingers, through your toes, your legs and your arms, and then let them drop heavy. Make sure your body is nice and relaxed. Softening more and more into the shape, and then tuning into the natural rhythm of your breath. So just feeling the inhales and the exhales. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly. If the legs fall out a little more, let them fall out, or if the elbows bend, let them bend. Try not to tense anywhere. Let everything feel relaxed. And try to maybe imagine or feel how you'd like your day to be today. How you'd like to feel throughout your day. Let's stay here another few breaths. And then when you're ready, start to lower your arms down by your sides. Draw your legs back together and take a moment to feel your body. Holding each pose for 3 to 4 minutes this morning. Now walk your whole body over to the right side of your mat. And if you have a blanket or a bolster, let's take that up above your head and then move it over to the left corner of your mat. We'll take Banana Asana, so we'll have a big curve through the right side of our body. Okay, so the legs, start to walk your left leg over to the left, and then your right ankle can cross over your left ankle. Arms go over your head. Take your left arm up to the left. Right arm slides over to the left as well. And then catch your right wrist with your left hand. You're making this big arc through the right side of your body. So the hips are an anchor there. They're nice and heavy, or Your ankles are anchored down. Your wrists are also anchored down. Feel that big space and length you're creating through the right side. With your head, you might look over to the right, or the head might fall to the left, whichever feels more comfortable for your neck. Rest your head. And it takes a few moments, few breaths to settle. Once you're settled, tune back into your breath, into the inhales and the exhales, the rise and the fall of your belly. Keeping this very simple. I'm trying not to fix or change anything, just being aware of what's here. So sensations throughout your physical body, the length of the right side, and the heaviness of the shoulders, the back of the head. You might feel the breath rising from the belly into the chest, opening up especially that right side and the right lung, the breath in the right lung. Increasing the circulation on the whole right side of your body. Hydrating all of those tissues. From the right foot all the way up to the right hand. Last few moments. And then slowly start to release. Release the arms. Back down. Release the legs, and then bring your body back into alignment. Your hips in line with your shoulders, in line with your feet. Take a moment to pause. And then moving over to the other side. So whole body over to that left side of your mat. If you're using the blanket or the bolster, take that over to the right corner. And then slowly when you're ready, you're anchoring the hips as you walk your right leg over, then your left leg crosses on top, arms go up and over to the right. Hold on to that left wrist. And make that big banana shape through the left side of your body. Rest your head either looking left or to the right. And back into following your breath and making it simple. Rise and follow the belly. Maybe the air starts to fill the chest, the left side of your ribs. Trying to stay present and aware of what's in each moment without looking to change or fix. Feeling into sensations, watching them come, watching them go. Maybe they're intense, maybe they're very subtle. Last few moments here. All right, start to lower your arms back down. Bring your legs and whole body back to the center, back into alignment. Hips under the shoulders, ankles under the hips. Take a moment to feel your right side and your left side. And then from here, bending your knees. Feet on the ground, let's cross the right leg over the left. So we'll find a twist here. You might grab your blanket or your bolster and place it over onto the left side of your mat for the twist. And then you'll shift your hips over to the right and drop your legs over to the left so they can rest right there on that prop. Adjust your shoulders, maybe move your left shoulder to the left a little bit. And then your arms, you can stretch them out to the sides. If your right shoulder is high off the ground, you might just rest your right hand on your right ribs. If you're open in your shoulders, maybe the right arm sweeps up alongside the right ear. And then again, find a comfortable place for your head, looking up, or maybe you drop that over to the right. That usually invites some more heaviness through the right shoulder. And the body settle with every exhale. Feel the support of the ground beneath you. Remembering the three principles of this practice. Finding your edge, so coming into a pose where you feel something, not too much, not too little, near your edge. And then we resolve to remain still. Unless there's room to go a little bit deeper, you might go deeper, or if you went too far, you back off. Otherwise, stay as still as you can. Keep your muscles out of this practice. Go deeper into your tissues. And then holding for a certain amount of time, an intended amount of time. Commit. Last few moments here. And start to slowly release. Bringing your legs slowly back up through center, uncross your legs, lower your arms. Maybe they rest right on your belly. Take a moment to come back to center. Never rushing in or rushing out of these poses. And then over to the other side. Use the props, switch it over to the other side. If there's anything else you need, make sure you grab it. One side might feel different than the other, so it might change. The props might change, and that's okay. Cross your left leg on top of your right, shift your hips to the left, and then drop your legs slowly over to the right side. Let the prop catch your legs, or the floor catch your legs, and then extend out through your arms. As you start to drop the legs, feel that left hip lifting more, the left shoulder dropping. Maybe you're looking to the left, and feel that nice twist through your belly. Notice how your breath feels in this twist. Where is the breath? Do you feel it in your belly, in the chest, maybe high up in the collarbones? Notice where the breath goes. Follow the breath. And that's how we find our edge, by paying attention to the breath. You can breathe easier in a good space. Commit to the stillness, try not to fidget. See if you can instead relax and let go more and more with every breath. And committing to the amount of time you intended to stay in the pose helps us with our patience, helps us to cultivate patience. Last few moments here. And then slowly start to come out, very slowly. Lower the arms. Bring the legs back through center. Uncross, hands back to your belly. Take a few breaths. Being mindful of these transitions as well as mindful in the poses. So we'll come into supported bridge pose now. So we have sandbags here, so we're going to take these sandbags over our feet to anchor our feet. You can do this with a blanket. or nothing, but it feels pretty good. It's a way to drop down. And then the block, excuse me, or a bolster or a blanket under your hips. Make sure your hips are close enough to your feet so you're not straining your lower back and your feet stay hip width beside the block, either on the low height or the medium height, right under your sacrum. So not your lower back, but your sacrum. And move around until you feel settled in the pose. Feel like you're in a good space. Arms down by the sides, on the belly, maybe up and over your head. You want to open up the chest a little more. Your arms, heart meridian. Feel energy moving from the chest out through the arms. Let your feet ground. Your hips anchor, your shoulders anchor down. Nice way to release tension through the upper back and the shoulders. Dropping the weight down into the floor. Relax the space between the eyebrows and the jaw. Let the breath be easy here. When you're calm and relaxed, you might notice the breath deepen all on its own. As we remain quiet and still, these poses become mini meditations for us. Last few moments. And then slowly lower your arms down if they went up. Use a little energy to press into your feet and lift your hips, slide your prop out of the way, lower back down gently to pause. One morning, it's a nice idea to start on your back and then slowly make your way up. So it's like you're waking up out of your bed slowly. Okay, so we are going to come up now. So you're going to bend your knees a little more deeply and then roll over to one side. And you can come on up. Grab your blanket and your block as we come into butterfly pose. You can sit on the end of your blanket if you need that. We can use our sandbags if we like to anchor the feet down. And the feet are away from the hips. They don't have to be close. And then set up what you need. Maybe you can rest your head if that's possible. You might take lots of pillows to relax into. I'll not be able to come down onto a block, but see if you can rest your head. Rest a busy mind, perhaps. Rest your arms, palms down or palms up. Feeling into the outer hips, the low back. As you settle your body here, you might tune into the breath, filling the back of your heart, the back of your lungs, the back of your ribs. This pose is extremely beneficial to do daily. If you're going to pick one pose, pick this one. It wakes up or stimulates all 6 of the lower body meridians. These meridians are the energy channels which the prana flows through. And they're in the low body, so starting from the inner thigh, there's the kidney meridian, and then the liver, and then the spleen. Stomach meridian goes up and over the top of the leg. Gallbladders, the outside of the leg. And the urinary bladders to the back of the leg. And moving energy through all of these meridians, stimulating the function of your organs. Remembering that third principle, the body opens up. You can go a little deeper. I kind of might move my block away because I feel like I can go a little deeper in the pose. Or if you went too deep, you might back out a little bit. Just go somewhere where you can breathe well. You feel like you're in good space. Last few moments. And come on up slowly. Press down into your hands to support yourself back up. And you move anything out of your way. And we'll come into dragonfly for our last pose. So why don't you move back? You can extend our legs. You can sit on that prop if you want. And your articulate out wide, dragonfly pose. Enough room. You don't have to take your legs super wide, just reach them up. And then you might grab your props to fold forward. You can stand it up too. And then whenever you're ready, hold your way forward. Finding that first edge, so that reminder of Go somewhere where you start to feel something. Not too much, not too little, because the time you hold the pose may intensify the sensations and the stretches and the feelings and the thoughts. So go somewhere where you can maintain the hold fairly comfortably. And once you feel settled, you go back to following the breath. Relaxing all the way through the toes, keeping your muscles soft. About the benefits of this practice going deeper into the body through the connective tissues, the fascia, hydrating these areas of the body. Waking up the subtle energy, the prana, is the stuff that keeps us bright. Waking this up so we have a good day. We feel good. We've set an intention. Last few moments. And start to support yourself up very slowly. And you'll gather up your legs. And then you might choose just to stay seated for a few moments, or you might go to Shavasana. Okay, make sure you take a few moments to close out your practice with a seat or in Shavasana. Hands together, Anjali Mudra. Thank you for sharing your practice. May others as well benefit from our practice. Namaste.